Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai and today I'm going to be reacting to Dungeon Machine, episode 22. So actually, I did go back and rewatch the first 9 minutes around that of last episode earlier today because I really did feel like I only got the bare bones of Cabro's conversation with the Canaries, and I was right. I really did get out. I got a lot more out of it this second time around. But yeah, so first of all, I'm pretty sure this is a question I had before. But yeah, okay. There are other dungeons in the world. This is not the only dungeon in this world. Since obviously Kabru's hometown was decimated because the Canaries went in and just I don't know exactly what they did actually, but it caused all the monsters to come out of the dungeon and start killing people on the surface. And not just that, but also killing soldiers from the Canaries as well. Of course, we have Kabru, whose mother died there as well, and she was the only family that he had. So of course that would really mark him as a person. Although we don't really know exactly if he had any strong ties towards anyone else in the island there, but still, though, like being the only survivor of the town that you used to live in has to be traumatic. And of course, it is a big motivation for what he's doing now or what he wants to do, which is he wanted to go there and kill the lunatic magician and become the new lord of the dungeon so that that tragedy doesn't happen again. But of course, he has a good eye. I can tell that Laios is the one closest to being the next owner of it, and he's not he definitely doesn't trust him to do a good job at it, and he'd been stalking him because of that, to see how much of a good chance he has and to inspect his character. And Cabra wasn't the one who said he's too selfless. He heard someone else say that, and that's why he was so not keen, but like just very knowledgeable of him and why he's so interested in him as well, because he's the closest one to his goal, and he's gonna see if he can try to stop him or if he can at least get in his good graces, because he seems to be the closest to what he wants to do. And then we have that he was taken in by an elf that was in the Canaries, but I'm not sure if it was like the leader of them at the time. And he wanted to be part of the Canaries, but he just says it as like, oh, there wasn't a race barrier, so I decided to give up. So yeah, only elves apparently are allowed to. Which is still like, why? Why specifically are only elves in this group? And how was this group even, like authorized? Like to just be able to go into any dungeon and take seize of it and, decide what to do with it after a certain amount of danger is, well, is inspected in it, let's say. But yeah, Kabru seems to have convinced them for now to seal the dungeon rather than do whatever they did in his hometown. But one of them doesn't trust him. I don't know his name. The one with Uchiyama Koki's voice. he can tell that he has something that he isn't telling, and he might have some ulterior motive. But we'll see. That's all I wanted to talk about because I feel like I really ignored it, or not ignored it, but this was because, like, yeah, I didn't really take in what I was supposed to take in that part of the episode, and I don't really have much else to say in the second half. I feel like I already said everything I wanted to say on that last week, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Laios and the prophecy. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I actually watched a video of the behind the scenes of how they did this opening. It was cool, although I still think it was too short. But like, some of the animators were like, "Oh, like, how do you do this?" And it was like, I don't know, I just do. It wasn't very gentle to people that don't know too much about animation. But it was still cool to watch, and just the intent of having it be so colorful and cheerful in comparison to the first one. Oh yeah, I saw when they were like doing this part, doing all the individual dancing, and this drawing everyone here. Yeah, damn. Like, just watching it, I don't think of it, but it's like, damn, that must be a lot of work. Oh yeah, I think I got spoiled by a YouTube thumbnail that we're gonna get Senshi's backstory this episode. Mm. Mm-hmm. It's still kind of weird that he can actually make just regular food, like pancakes. That looks so good. Mm. I'm not sure if it works like that with them, but sure. Oh, he has a name? I don't know if I can pronounce it. Mm. Okay, brothers. Mm. Mm-hmm. I feel like we don't have the full story here. Mm-hmm. Same. Mm. Mm. A little, yeah. Hmm. Okay. The ghosts? Okay. I don't know. What? Man, he's definitely menacing. Man, they really got out of there in the nick of time. We're not ready to face him at the moment, I feel like. Mm, interesting. Oh, oh, she's back to her regular self. Yeah, she was basically a domesticated cat. Mm? Mm, mm, okay. No, that's good thinking. Mm, what happened? Huh? Mm, uh, yeah. Yeah, I literally just saw some in Mushoku Tensei. Is he scared of griffins? Oh. What's up with Senshi? Okay. I mean, I figured that. But, like, why specifically? I've never seen him actually scared of a monster. Whoa. That's pretty damn big. Ooh. Of course, that would be his reaction. Oh god. He's having a panic attack. Oh shit, it changed its direction. He's too scared. He's not thinking clearly. No, it's Senshi! We gotta rescue him! Shit. No, come on. No. Oh god. Oh man, this would really weigh heavy on Laios if they never found him again. Okay. Oh. Okay. 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 I Laios now's not the time. I mean, it's not necessary. Hmm. Hmm. It's been a while. Please remind me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh. I did not remember that being a contradiction. It's fine. I kinda get it. Mm. Oh. Mm. I, you know, I don't think it's essential, if since she doesn't want to share, then he shouldn't. Uh, but for a situation such as this, I do feel like he needs to uh, open up a little bit. That, what are those supposed to be? He looks so disappointed. He's Whoa. Okay. Yep. Okay. Ah. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure, if it works. Nah, because of the way that this creature looks. Oh. It looks kind of like a nest. Yep. Oh, good. We found him. She's trying to help you, but of course she can't. That thing doesn't have enough strength. Oh. Damn, it killed the thing. Hmm. Okay. That's some quick thinking. Oh, that looks like the little dragons in the opening. Ooh, the animation. mm. uh. Ooh, wow. That's a really cool dynamic sequence. Yo, it's so clean! Ooh. It killed this one too. Chill. He's so invested in this. It looks really good. What? Why did you do that? Lies was focusing on the wrong things. Oh. Well, if it's efficient, I guess the looks don't matter. Oh. Doesn't matter. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, follow that. Ignore Senshi. Oh. Well done. Yo. Good job, Laios. Mm. Mm. Aww. Why do I feel kind of melancholic for this thing? Well, it did have cooking ingredients inside it. I know, Marcel, that you got attached to it. Mm. You formed a connection with it. Ooh. Mm. I don't know if I believe that. I'm glad that it was Chilchuk, because he seemed like the closest to him in this party. I thought we were going to cook the griffin, but sky fish and chips. Yeah, okay. I guess maybe we're leaving this griffin for something else, for a different day. Uh. Mm. Mm. Oh, he's looking at the griffin? Mm. Damn, he really not acting like himself. Yeah, we need to talk. Okay, let me keep pay attention to what's gonna happen next. This is about Senshi. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Oh. Oh, you're gonna leave it there? Okay. When I thought we were getting Senshi's backstory, I guess we're just getting a small glimpse of it here, and we're gonna continue it the next episode. They better. I feel so blue balled. 가시대. 기미와 믿음의 완모워 하나사나이 twinkle twinkle little star. 기미와 믿음의 완모 하나사나요. Okay. Okay, this was a pretty good episode. Like, I expected it to be focused on Senshi, but at the same time, it wasn't. Which is very very doujinbeshi. uh, but yeah, I mean, let me just that chill chuck line is like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I did know that about him. But I had no idea or context on how we found out about that, or how we would find out about that. But I did not expect it to be, he just drops that. Marcel's reaction is what really gets me. Like, her little brain cannot comprehend that. But let me see. A wife and daughters. Plural. Now, I don't know, it could just be two. But it's definitely not that crazy, to have two daughters at 29, but it's definitely rare. And of course, I don't really know what's the mortality rate, or rather the the longevity of a half foot. So for all I know, 30 is like half of their expected lifespan, which honestly is not that far off from humans. But yeah, that just, yeah. Like, I already knew it, like I said. I just did not expect it to be that this is how we would find it out. But yeah, Senshi, huh? I mean, it really does seem like it's the introduction to getting a full-fledged, like, Senshi backstory. Like, I really want it to be at least like half an episode. Like, we had the Fallen and Marcel backstory with them at the magic school. Like, I want it to be around that length. But yeah, Senshi, huh? But yeah, I do agree that with Chilchuk that there were some things about Senshi that were a little odd. Not too much, where it's like, okay, you gotta give us your life story. But with something like this, like, because of something that we didn't know beforehand, it caused us to not be as like, if they already knew of Senshi's big fear of Griffin, then they could have done something about that before he got snatched. And it's because of stuff like this, and I'm like, yeah, we kinda need more information about you, buddy. Like, I was, like, taking the Luffy approach of, like, doesn't matter who you are in the past, as long as you're a person that we can count on and trust in right now, in the present, then it's all good. But maybe there is definitely something that that could be very useful or eye-opening about Senshi's past that we don't know. What he say? He carries a couple of pots and knives crafted from precious metals. Oh yeah, this one. I completely forgot that the dungeon was only discovered 6 years ago. And in episode 1, he did say that he'd been studying monster food in this dungeon for over 10 years. Yeah, I don't know how it didn't click with me. Or maybe I did during episode 1 and I just forgot about it. It's like, oh well, I guess they're not bringing it up again and no one's being like suspicious about it. Okay, I guess it's not important. He managed to decipher an ancient dwarf code. I didn't really, like, I guess that didn't really jump to me as like odd, because I don't know how rare that is in this world. And he's afraid of a monster from a level we haven't explored yet. Yeah, that was so weird to me. Since she hasn't really been scared about encountering a monster before we actually see it. And the closest even we've gotten of Senshi being scared while fighting a monster is probably the red dragon. Other than that, he's been quite calm about the whole thing. Oh, and the Kelpie. But that was because he really thought that the Kelpie was gonna be different with him and was gonna let him ride it. As if they were friends, but no, it was just another monster. And yeah, he's not at all familiar with half-foots, which he should be, since I would guess that multiple half-foots by now have become adventurers and gotten into this dungeon in the last 6 years. So what? Yeah, how does that track? But yeah, that was interesting, and I'm really, really curious what else we're going to find out about Senshi. We were miners, but not for ore. We saw relics from before the war. Which war? I don't remember. Dreaming of hitting the jackpot. That said, the majority of our discoveries were ore. Finding relics like years or lenses was a rare stroke of luck. Yeah, so while they were mining somewhere close by, they found the dungeon. But we don't know how long ago this was. It's hard to believe that this would have been 10 years ago, considering how this Senshi looks. But who knows? But yeah, okay, so it's not that he's been in the dungeon for 10 years before anyone found it. Well, he was, but rather that it wasn't that he was always in the dungeon, but that he's always been underground. And from always being underground, eventually him and other dwarves found the dungeon. Huh. Now I'm really wondering. I don't remember Senshi ever said that he's gone into the actual surface, like where we've seen like Kabru and Shudo last episode. But yeah, I also really liked how freaked out and worried Laios was when they had no idea what to do in order to search for him. Yeah, which way did it go? If it's come to a high place, there's nothing we can do. We won't even be able to find his body. You can really tell in his expression how much that a weight heavy in his heart, especially after the whole thing with Fallen. Just losing another comrade like this, it would really devastate him, I feel like. So that was definitely one of the most interesting parts of the episode. Just like that. He could have easily been gone forever. And they would have been powerless to do anything. But thank goodness that we have Marcel, and that she's willing to do all those things that some other magic users wouldn't be able to. So that was really cool, and also just her putting herself in the eyes of the creatures that she is controlling. It was so funny every time we saw her trying to act like them, trying to become one with them, and then Lions reacting to what they look like. So funny. There was some really cool comedy this episode, and some really cool action animation as well. With the familiars versus the griffin. But yeah, oh yeah, the beginning too, with talking about, I'm gonna call him Sissel, because that's how they pronounce it, and it's just way easier for me to say. Okay, I have a feeling that's not how it's supposed to sound like, but that's how they're pronouncing it here. So whatever. My grandfather and Sissel were raised together like brothers. Ascended the throne, he encouraged Sissel to study magic. Sissel began to distinguish himself. Including items from like magic. Sissel's thirst for power consumed him and drove him towards madness. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably how it looks like to these villagers. I don't know, maybe I'm coping. But I think there's a side to this that we aren't seeing. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. I feel like there's a logic or a reasonable emotional motivation to this madness. I still have the feeling that he gave them immortality because of good intentions. But of course, what did they say? Good intentions paved the road to hell. So now, why did he? They say it did not know that he like. What did he say? Some were even put to death on suspicions of aiding the king from living. So he was just that obsessed with keeping the king where he could see him. Okay, well, that's what we know about what the son of the king told us. And then, of course, we have him showing up right after our crew sleeps. And, well, he was definitely very, very intimidating. So yeah, that was my reaction to this episode. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.